This is Tom Dillon, the Lifetime Liberal, and today is Monday, September 20th, 2020. The title of this rant is, The Supreme Court is All About Healthcare. So, very, very sad in the passing of Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and it has complicated things quite a bit. But the biggest thing that it is complicating is healthcare in the United States. Because on October 1, the Supreme Court is coming back into session, and during that session sometime, they will be looking at ObamaCare, and the Republicans are going to be making every single effort to overturn it. And that if another conservative gets on the Supreme Court, even if John Roberts, the Chief Justice, goes with the liberals on it, it would easily be defeated by all of the conservatives. And let's just remember the three biggest things, because this will affect everyone who has health insurance, whether it's through Obamacare or any or private health insurance. So if the Supreme Court overturns Obamacare, then private insurance companies do not have to offer insurance to those with pre-existing conditions. There will not necessarily be any type of lifetime cap on the amount of money that an insurance company would have to pay. And again, children who are on their parents' policies, right now, they're entitled to be on their parents' policies till they're 26. That can be dropped down to back down to what it was before, which was 22. And again, this will affect all of Americans. And this is what the Republicans are going to do what they're going to do in terms of the Supreme Court justice. They have the power. They're just going to do what they're going to do. But the Democrats, from now until the election, yes, they have to talk about all of the pertinent things that are going on right now. But as Nancy Pelosi said in 2018, healthcare, healthcare, healthcare. Because let's just remember that even before the ink was dried on Obamacare, I think that was 2012, whatever, the Republicans were screaming bloody murder about it. They have tried to overturn it. What did they pass it 44 times in the House, trying to overturn it? And every single thing, the three biggest issues that they brought up about what Obamacare would do, have been proven to be false. They knew it was going to be false when it happened, and that was that it was going to be a budget buster, that it was going to kill jobs, and that it would not work. And we know that it has cleared all of those obstacles, and Americans like Obamacare, much more so than it was originally passed. So it is a losing issue for them. And of course, as I said, none of those things happened with the Republicans. They were screaming about it for the last 6 or 8 years. And the biggest thing is they have never, ever, ever had any replacement law on the table to vote on that would replace Obamacare. And as I said 2 or 3 years ago, no one should tell him this, but they should just put Obamacare back on the table, revote it, call it Trump Care, and just be gone with it. But this is the biggest thing that has to be brought out by the Democrats in this election cycle. Everything else is important, but remember, if the Supreme Court overturns this will affect every single American, and because they have absolutely no replacement, this will turn our healthcare industry all upside down. And just one other quick thing. Do never forget, this is not an issue in England. This is not an issue in France. This is not an issue in Germany, Spain, Italy, or 25 other of the highest industrial countries in the world. That's not an issue at all. It's just in the United States, and it's just by the Republicans. Healthcare has to be an issue. We have to vote Democratic and get rid of every single Republican that's in there.